All right, this is first grade math lesson 5-3. We're making true equations. So it says, what number goes in the blank to make the equation true? Again, equation just means a math sentence. How do you know? So we have 2 plus 5 equals something plus 6. So I know that 2 plus 5 equals 7. And then we need to make this sentence true, okay? And remember, equal sign means the same as. It's something plus 6. So what plus 6 is 7? So if I have 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I need to add to make that 7? Well, if I have 6 and I add one more, I have 7. So this is 7. And 1 plus 6 is also 7. So remember, we want that equal sign means the same as on both sides. So we're going to be doing some math mysteries to make true equations. This is a really fun one because you guys are excellent at math. So you guys can solve math mysteries very, very well. Let's take a look at our comic strip. Fill in the missing number to make this equation true. 10 minus something equals the same as 3 plus 4. So I know that 3 plus 4 equals 7. So I need whatever this is over here to equal the same as 7. So I can do 10 minus something equals 7. And I want to have 7 left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to cross out the other ones. 1, 2, 3. So I know that if I cross out 3 of these, 10 minus 3 is the same as 7 plus 4 because 10 minus 3 is 7 and 3 plus 4 is also 7. Equal sign means the same as. Okay? Do you understand? Show me. Write a number. Oh, sorry. What number can you write in the blank to make this equation true? Okay? So we have this on one side. We know we can solve this one. This one, we don't know. We're missing one of our add-ins, one of our numbers we need to add. But I know that 6 plus 6 is 12. So I know this needs to also equal 12. So 8 plus something needs to equal 12. So I'm going to start at 8, and I'm going to count up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How many did I add? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that 8 plus 4 equals 12. Okay, let's take a look at this. Write the missing numbers to make the equations true. Draw counters to help, okay? So we know these have to be the same on both sides. This one we're missing a number, so we can't solve this one first. We have to go with what we know before we go to our unknown mystery number, okay? So we know that 5 plus 7 equals 12, and they need to be the same on each side. So 10 plus something needs to equal 12. So if I have 10 and I add 11, 12, I have added up 2. So I know that 10 plus 2 equals 12, and 5 plus 7 also equals 12. And you can draw pictures if you'd like to. But let's go ahead and do these together, okay? 4 plus 5, well, I already know that 4 plus 5 equals 9, okay? But now I have to figure out what this is. 6 plus something also has to equal 9. So if I have 6, I'm going to count up 7, 8, 9. And I drew 1, 2, 3 markers. So I know that 6 plus 3 is 9, and 4 plus 5 is also 9. So I am making true equations, because remember, equal sign means the same as, so the same numbers on both sides. Okay, here's our independent practice. Again, you can pause the video if you want to, go through and do all the independent practice on your own, and then come back and check it if you would like to. You can draw counters, whatever strategies you would like to use, you're welcome to use. Okay. So this is something plus 6 equals 4 plus 9. I know that 4 plus 9 equals 13. So now I have to figure out 6 plus what equals 13. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let me see how many I drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I drew 7. So I know that 7 plus 6 is 13 and 4 plus 9 is 13. Okay, 14 minus 7. I need to solve this one first because that one has a mystery number. So I've got to do what I know first. 14 minus 7 is 7. So that's got to be the same as something minus 3. Something minus 3 must also equal 7. So let's see. If I start at 3, I'm going to count up 4, 5, 6, 7. And I counted up 1, 2, 3, 4. But take a look at that. 4 minus 3, that equals 1. So this is what we've got to do. This gets to be a little bit tricky. So we have to think of a bigger number, something minus 3, okay? So what we can do is we can count up like we did here, or we can go backwards. We can start at 3 and look for 7 counters because we only did 4 here, correct? So let's start at 3, and we want to get we want to start at a number and get up to so that it equals 7 counters on this side. So if I have 3 here, okay, 3, and I need it to be the same, I've got to take my 3 counters, 1, 2, 3, and I've got to get it so it equals 10, but I'm subtracting something. So I need to go 1, 2, 3. Can we see that in the frame? Okay, but I've subtracted 3 and now it's nothing. So I need to figure out what I need to do to get 7 more. So I've subtracted 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I now need to get my total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 minus 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 10 minus 3 is 7. This way here is kind of the way we've been doing when we count up. So it works for addition, but you don't want to use this way for subtraction. We need to think of a bigger number subtracted from the smaller number that gives us the total. So you can add up on a 10 frame, okay? So let's go down here and take a look at this one. 8 plus something equals, well, we don't know, but we do know this one. So we can solve this one. 9 plus 4 is 13. So 8 plus something. Now we're going to add up. Instead of subtracting back, when we do subtraction, we're going to add up. Okay, so 8 plus something equals 13. So I'm going to start at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 8 plus 5 equals 13, and 9 plus 4 equals 13. Now here's the subtraction one. We don't want to try and count up on a subtraction because we'll get confused. So we want to start with what we subtract and then how many counters we need, okay? So 7 minus 3 we know is 4, okay? So now what we want to do is we want to be left with the same number of counters. So I'm going to do a 10 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I want to have 4 left over. So I'm actually going to put a little box around these 4. I don't want to cross those out, but I'm going to cross out the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know 10 minus 6 is 4, and 7 minus 3 is 4. Okay, 15 minus 10 I know is 5. Now I need to get the same answer over here. So 15 minus 10 is 5. 10 minus 5 also equals 5. So 5 equals 5. Okay, let's take a look at this one. 7 plus 4 equals the same as 8 plus something. Well, I know that 7 plus 4 equals 11. And if I'm at 8, I'm going to need to count up to 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to need to add 3 so that I know that 8 plus 3 also equals 11. Okay, we're adding again, so it's easy because we just get to count up. 10 plus 2. 10 plus 2 I know is 12. Now this one is something plus 4 also equals 12. So I'm going to start at 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now let's see how many I drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So I also know that this equals 12. Okay? 13 minus 10 is 3. This we need to equal 3. And this is going to be like our 10 frame up here. Something minus 7. So I'm going to go ahead and cross out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go ahead and draw those counters and I'm going to cross them out. Okay? Now, I need 3. I've already crossed out 7, but I need 3 more over here. 1, 2, 3. Now I need to get my total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I know that 10 minus these 7 will also equal 3 because I have those 3 counters left, right here. Okay? So when we do subtraction, it's a little bit trickier, but you'll get the hang of it. Okay? Something plus 7, we don't know, so we can't solve that one. But we do know that 9 plus 1 is 10. So I need to get this one to equal to 10 also. I have 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I drew 3, so I know that 7 plus 3 equals 10, and 9 plus 1 also equals 10. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Carrie and Chris make telephones with paper cups and string. They take a piece of string that is 13 feet long and cut it into 2 pieces. One piece of string is 8 feet long. So I'm actually going to draw this. This is my piece of string here. It's 13. They've cut it into 2 pieces. So one piece is 8 feet. And then I need to know what this other piece is. Okay? So 13 minus 8, I know, is 5. And 13 also equals 5 plus 8. So we know here, we need it the same on both sides. We have 13 here. We only have 8 here, so we need to count up 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We had to add 5 more over here to get the bottom part equal to 13 as well. All right, let's go ahead and head to our back page. All right, math practices and problem solving. So Kim has 14 tennis balls. There are 14 tennis balls here. Danny has 4 tennis balls. How many more tennis balls does Kim have than Danny? So Danny has 4. So here's Danny's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that 14 minus 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 minus 4 leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14 minus 4 is 10. So we have 10 more. Okay. Let's see. Let's take a look at 14. Ron finds 10 rocks, but drops 1 rock. Okay. So 10 minus 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is going to be 9. Anson finds 3 rocks. How many more rocks would Anson have to find to have the same number of rocks as Ron? So we want these to be the same. 9 equals 3 plus what? So let's say he already has 3. This has 10 rocks here, so I'm going to cross one of these out because we need a total of 9 rocks. Okay, Anson finds 3 rocks. 1, 2, 3. These are his 3 rocks. Let's count up to see how many more rocks he'd need to find. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 plus 6 we know equals 9. He needs to find 6 more rocks. Okay, our higher order thinking. Jose has 5 red crayons and 8 blue crayons. Okay, so I'm going to put a J over here. Here's my Jose. Has 5 plus 8. Tasha, I'm going to put as a T. Tasha has 10 crayons and some blue crayons. How many does she have? Some. We don't know. If Tasha has the same number of crayons as Jose, how many blue crayons does she have? So we know that 5 plus 8 equals 13. We need this to be the same. So 10, 11, 12, 13. I added 3. 10 plus 3 equals 13. So how many blue crayons does she have? 3 blue crayons. Okay? All right. Draw an arrow to show which number will make the equation true. So 4 plus 7 equals 11. So I need to figure out what will make it true. 5 plus what also equals 11. 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. 5 plus 3 is 8. 5 plus 4 is 9. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5 plus 6, there we go, is 11. All right, great job, everybody.